This is such a nuanced character for you. Was there something about Victoire that really made you want to be this, embody this character?
Um, Funnily, actually, Victoire took a massive evolution compared to when I first auditioned for her. So I actually never really got to fall in love with her until I started filming. So that was that was a funny process. But I think there's so much to love about her. I think what I love about her most is how much I don't know her, if that makes sense. I feel like there's so much to yet find out about her, and that always just intrigues me more. There's so much allure around her. Yeah, and I really love that.
There seems to be a draw or a connection or really something that really sustains her loyalty.
Mhm.
Was there, is it because they've worked together so long? Is it because they've almost grown up in a way together, matured in a way together?
Yeah, I think those are definitely elements that play part. But I think what it is with Victoire is I think that sense of love and comfort that Camille brings. I think Victoire doesn't like breaking out of normality, like her normal routine, like what she knows, who she trusts, and I think she's very protective over that because she necessarily hadn't really had that in her past life. Being in Jericho's house way before Camille came, I don't think she had much love before. And Camille provides that sisterly love that she cherishes and goes to any length for, really.
Yes, I mean, she challenges Valmont on behalf of
Yeah,
Camille.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
Is she more brazen than what typically would be of that time period?
I don't think she is. I think different personalities, so you can't generalize, what people would be like in that time. But of course, I think it was a very difficult and different space for her in that time, being a black woman and being a black Muslim woman. So she didn't really have the luxury of moving as, I guess, free and, to put it plainly, brave as other characters could in that time. But I guess a personality is a personality at the end of the day, and you can't change that no matter what society you're in. And Victoria's personality is very strong, and she's a very strong woman.
Well, there's so many moments I love about her. Seeing her on screen, she embodies so much and she takes no prisoners. What were some of your personal favorite scenes to shoot? I mean, when you flip Velmont the bird, that's kind of epic on its own.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one. I enjoyed that scene. But I think I enjoy the scenes where she's not talking, actually, because I feel like she says so much even when she's not really speaking, and she holds such a presence and opinions for her physicality. And that's just so interesting and just so fun to watch. And I love those scenes where you just watch. And I think that's what makes Victoire so much fun. And so much fun, I hope, for the audience as well, because you get to watch with her. She's watching with you guys, watching these people with you guys. So it's kind of fun.
I think that's also what's really going to fascinate new viewers who aren't familiar with the older version of this tale, that there's such a beautiful update to it. Plus, there's these characters that are embodied so differently than the ones those of us who are familiar with the film know about them. Is that also what you think is really going to draw viewers to watch
Yeah,
Dangerous Liaisons?
yeah, I think so. I really do. I think all the actors bring such a personal connection to their characters and such a like. I mean, I haven't watched it the others before, but from what I heard, well, from what I hear, very different perspective, and I think that's just so much fun. And when I watched it, I couldn't help but feel like each of the characters felt like human beings. And I think sometimes when I watch series or films, I can't really connect with the character because you don't feel human to me right now. I think your experience doesn't feel true because you're not, yeah, like I don't feel a connection. And I think that's what's different from the series, especially with like, Camille. I see that a lot, and that like how much the environment really predicts her behaviors. And yeah, sorry, just going a whole rant, but yeah.
The costumes for this series are incredible. Did you have much input for Victoires?
Yeah, I absolutely did. I worked with Andrea Fletch, who was head of costume, and we worked together to create a modest outfit that was, true to the time, 18th century, and essentially also true to the character. Andrea really wanted to use primary colors for Victoire because she felt that something about Victoire was very powerful and malleable, and primary colors are very powerful, and you mix them and they can make a range of colors. And I think that's just really beautiful and interesting interpretation of the character. And then, not to mention, you know, we built the neck part for her, which was came from Italy, and took us so long to actually find a way to tie it because the material was really loose. And then the top was inbuilt with a corset, so she didn't actually wear a separate corset like all the other characters. And that was, yeah, that was hard to live in because I couldn't lose weight or gain weight too much. So that was weird. So yeah, it was we built all of that, and that was just, yeah, it was really incredible. We went through so many phases, but what became her base costume, perfect.
Well, the series comes out here shortly. Are you excited? Are you nervous? Are you all of the above for the instant fan feedback you're going to be receiving to this incredible new show?
Yeah, I'm very, very, very nervous. I am excited as well, but you know, I'm nervous. I can't wait to see what people think and how people feel and how people receive her.
Well, it's such a beautiful and powerful role for you. So I'm excited for more people to get to check out and get to know her here shortly. So thank you so much for your time. And I'm really grateful that I get a chance to explore and get your insights into this.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate your time.